Kyle, your thoughts on the draft results and the way the show kind of came to you guys at 3?
Yeah, no, well, first of all, it was exciting. We haven't seen a team or teams jump up like that in quite some time, and so I thought it was a good entertainment, but really happy with where we finished at slot 3 and think we're going to get a really nice player.
What did you think of the Islanders moving up 9 spots to the #1 pick, and then Utah jumping up 10 to get into the 4 spot?
Yeah, no, like that. I guess that's always the reality of what could occur in a lottery like that, and we haven't seen that in some time. And yeah, it was a big surprise, but that's part of the fun.
Many draft experts have 𝗪𝗆 𝗭𝗏 as the top prospect, and then after 𝗭𝗏, draft analysts have several forwards, specifically centers, at the top of their draft boards. At what point does positional need take precedence because draft picks that you have had in the past have emerged as potential core pieces for you?
Yeah, the way I've always approached it is position never really trumps talent. And so we always try and go best player available. There are some tiebreakers to that kind of discussion, but the draft is one day and one opportunity to acquire talent. And my philosophy is that you just take the best talent there, and then if there's a tie that needs to be broken, then you can get into things like position. But for the most part, you're just trying to acquire the best talent available.
David Carle took his name out of consideration for the head coaching job of the Blackhawks. What can you tell us has transpired in the search over the last couple of weeks?
Yeah, no, we've been talking to a number of really exciting candidates and have more people to talk to moving forward. And, I think we're trying to find the right fit for us and the person that's going to be filling that really important role moving forward. And so we're excited about where the process is at, the people we've talked to, but there's still more work to be done, I should say. And this isn't about rushing to make a decision. It's about getting it right, and that's what we intend to do.
And you said at the exit interview day that you wanted to do it sooner rather than later. Has timeline changed at all for you?
It hasn't. I think there's I want to think back to when we had hired Luke Richardson, and it was much further into the summer. But the intent would be to beat a timeline like that. But you just go about it the way it comes at you, right? And so we want to make sure that we make the right decision and not rush anything. And timeline, we'll see where that ends up. But we're enjoying the process right now, learning a lot, and really excited about where it's headed.
Round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs kick off tonight. Round 1 was fantastic, including a pair of Game 7s over the weekend, which included Central Division foes. As you're putting this ultimate roster together, how much are you looking at the landscape of the division like, okay, we have to account for that, we have to have a game plan for this?
You're always watching, and you're always kind of taking things into account, but it's probably too specific and narrow a needle to thread at this point, where we're just trying to take care of us and make sure that we make the best decisions possible, whether it's at the draft, whether it's in free agency or on the trade market, to make sure we're putting the best team together, and then we'll evaluate that as we go on. But the playoffs have been great. It's been really exciting, and excited to see round 2 kick off.
Connor Bedard has said he's excited to work on his game this summer. He's not going to participate in the Worlds. What was the dialogue like with him and his thought process on not competing in the Worlds?
Yeah, it's for those. My philosophy is we leave that up to the player to make the best decision for them. There's only so many of those times in your career that you get to compete for your country, and so we never want to sway someone's decision one way or another when it comes to those types of honors and milestones that they get to participate in. But I thought it was a really mature decision on his end to take care of himself, make sure he's prepared and putting himself in the best position to succeed moving forward, because the way I see it is he's going to have a lot of those opportunities moving forward, and so to compete for Canada. But thought it was a really mature decision. We support him.
Thanks for doing this. Good luck the rest of the summer.
Thank you.